Hi guys, it's Petro and welcome for another episode of Moonbeam Community YouTube channel. Today's episode is called Stablecoins 101, and in this video I would like to present you shortly what is stablecoins, their main types, their main characteristics and risks of using stablecoins, and in the end I would like to present you which stablecoins are present on Moonbeam network. Although Bitcoin remains the most popular cryptocurrency, it tends to suffer from high volatility in this price or exchange rate. All this volatility can be great for traders, but it turns routine transactions like purchases into risky speculations for the buyer and seller. Meanwhile, most merchants don't want to end up taking a loss if the price of a cryptocurrency plunges after they get paid in it. To serve as a medium of exchange, a currency that's not legal tender must remain relatively stable, assuming those two accepts if that is and will be retain purchasing power in the short term. Among traditional fiat currencies, daily moves of even 1% in forex trading are relatively rare. As the name implies, stablecoins aim to address this problem by promising to hold the value of cryptocurrency steady in a variety of ways. But what is actually stablecoin? Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies, the value of which is pegged or tied to that of another currency, commodity, or financial instrument. Stablecoins aim to provide an alternative to the high volatility of the most popular cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, which has made such investments less suitable for wide use in transactions. Right now, let's move to main characteristics of stablecoins. First of all, stablecoins are cryptocurrencies that attempt to peg their market value to some external reference. Stablecoins are more useful than volatile cryptocurrencies as a medium of exchange. Additionally, stablecoins may be pegged to a currency like US dollar or to the price of commodity such as gold. And finally, stablecoins pursue price stability by maintaining reserve assets as a collateral or through algorithmic formulas that are supposed to control the supply. Some would argue that stablecoins are a solution in search of a problem given the wide availability and the acceptance of the US dollar. Many cryptocurrency adherents, on the other hand, believe that the future belongs to digital tender, not controlled by central banks. There are three types of stablecoins based on mechanics used to stabilize their value: fiat collateralized stablecoins, crypto collateralized stablecoins, and algorithmic stablecoins. Fiat collateralized stablecoins maintain a reserve of a fiat currency or currencies, such as the US dollar, as collateral, assuring the stablecoin's value. Other forms of collateral can include precious metals like gold or silver, as well as commodities like crude oil, but most of the fiat collateralized stablecoins have reserves of US dollars. Such reserves are maintained by independent custodians and are regularly audited. Tether and TrueUSD are popular stablecoins backed by US dollar reserves and denominated at parity to the dollar. Crypto-collateralized stablecoins are backed by other cryptocurrencies. Because the reserve cryptocurrency may also be prone to high volatility, such stablecoins are over-collateralized. That is, the value of cryptocurrency held in reserves exceeds the value of the stablecoins issued. A cryptocurrency worth 2 million might be held as a reserve to issue 1 million in crypto-backed stablecoins, ensuring against a 50% decline in the price of the reserve cryptocurrency. For example, Maker's DAI stablecoin is pegged to US dollar, but backed by Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies worth 150% of DAI stablecoins in circulation. Algorithmic stablecoins may or may not hold the reserve assets. Their primary distinction in the strategy of keeping the stablecoin's value stable by controlling its supply through an algorithm, essentially a computer program running a preset formula. In some ways, that's not so different from central bank, which also don't rely on the reserve asset to keep the value of the currency they issue stable. The difference is that a central bank, like the Federal Reserve, sets monetary policy publicly on well understood parameters, and its status as the issuer of legal tender does not wonder for the credibility of that policy. However, we still remember the situation that happened to Terra and their stablecoin UST, so this we should always keep in mind. And right now I would like to highlight main risks of using stablecoins and different things that we may face while using them for our daily activities. First of all, it's price unpack. When $1 isn't $1, it doesn't speak well of any ability to be stable. It can happen because of too much buying or selling pressure, or because of protocol glitches and etc. Most of protocols are registered in some jurisdictions and may be subjects for prosecution from regulators. Practice shows that for the end users usually nothing bad happens, but it's worth keeping in mind this possibility. Blacklist from centralized exchanges. Not all of the assets described in this presentation can be frozen at the software level, but that doesn't mean that centralized exchanges doesn't keep track of the funds that are deposited to their platforms. Risks of hacks and exploits. Stablecoins are on-chain and then function on-chain. Some people have written the code and then run the code. There can be holes in the code, there are logic bugs or other malicious things. If there are, some can take advantage of them. Right now, I'd like to present you which stablecoins are presented on Moonbeam network. Among them are Tether and USD, which are classical examples of the dollar-based, so fiat collateralized stablecoins. Also, there is a Frax, which is partially fiat collateralized and partially algorithmic stablecoin. EOSDT is a project from Equilibrium and is a transparently backed stablecoin on top of the Equilibrium framework. It represents a robust store of dollar value that is free from volatility and uncertainty, as claims the team. And finally, the KeyDAO, which will be launched soon on Moonbeam network. KeyDAO is a decentralized stablecoin protocol. It functions on an over-collateralized deposition model. Okay, my dear Degans, thank you so much for your attention. Happy Harvest Moon on Moonbeam network, and please head to the comment section below if you have any questions, and also please describe us whether you like this video and you want more educational content on our channel. See you!